All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. It wasn't that long ago we were talking about Bed Bath and Beyond, and man, Bed Bath and Beyond did some good work. All right, I think there's still a little bit of hesitation before you get silly excited. All right, and I hope you know it before I even say it's this 20 moving average. We're obviously going to talk about it a lot, but just really quickly, I often say wait for confirmation. And I know it sounds so silly when I say, hey, just wait, don't buy it yet. All right. If you waited for this 32 line to break, you can see what happened the next day. And if you were like good with it, you actually could have gotten out around 50, right? Again, I wasn't looking at the charts. I had some family stuff going on, but I know it sounds silly when I say wait for confirmation, but this is what waiting for confirmation means. Let me know we actually broke the 8. Let me know we actually broke this line, because that should mean we're going to head to the next one. And again, I really hope you see that, all right? Again, we're going to talk more about realistic expectations than these like silly dreams, all right? Because that's not what we're here for. But real quick, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We're going to take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how things are setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages, these horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like, subscribe, share, comment, anything you can do really, really does help with these YouTube algorithms. But just being here and giving me your time is beyond appreciated, okay? And look, I have no crystal ball. I have no idea what tomorrow is going to do. I'm just here giving you my thoughts. And yeah, if yours are better, I promise I'd love to hear them, okay? I'm not here to hate on them. And yeah, if you end up becoming right, you'll get a very good thank you from me. I'll tell you that much. So, okay, let's get into it. And again, I know it sounds silly when I say wait for confirmation, when you get a real big day right here, right? And I basically draw a line that says, honestly, I don't think I'm going to touch this thing until it breaks 32. You can see what happens. It breaks 32 and then flies, right? Oh shit, I'm showing post market. Let me show regular hours. Sorry about that. It just flies, right? Actually closes with a 33. And like I said, it gets a little over 50 cents, which is a pretty nice thing, right? End of the day, though, you got to remember what this stock has been doing for a pretty long time. Man, I keep zooming out. It's basically till here. Once we lose the 8 and the 20, we're basically on a pretty long track of being under those lines. Don't get me wrong, there's a good little run right here. There's a good little run right here. There's a sexy run right here. Another good little run right here. I remember this one. I think this was the 1 to 5 run, if I'm not mistaken. And then, yeah, again, bad things happen under the 8 and the 20. We've now taken the 8, which is cool, but we did not take the 20. We definitely tried to. And again, someone might have bought at 56, lost a quick 10 cents. And I mean, 10 cents on 50 cents is about 20%. Someone actually might have lost 20% while others made 33, right? Like, that's not necessarily something I like, but I don't care about that person, right? What do I care about? Breaking 48 cents. All right. It's not going to be easy. All right. And where are we? I mean, I was just accidentally looking at it, but where are we post market? We're actually going down now post market, right? So again, I don't care about if it was going up or down, I would still say I don't care. But end of the day, what has to happen tomorrow, this has to close at 49 cents or better. If that happens, I'll be honest, my thoughts will be, let's come to 80 cents on Friday. Right? If you break this, you should want to go to the next line, which is up here. In between up here is just this pretty heavy plateau. I obviously have my line at 104. I'm a little curious why 104. Maybe that was an all-time low number for all I know. I'm zooming out a bunch. Maybe. But yeah, this definitely seems like the next best plateau. And I'll be honest with you, I think I'm just going to, let me go to the weekly real quick before I do something stupid. But yeah, I think I'm going to lower 104. Yeah, I think 104 was, oh, you know what? This might be the IPO number. Is it? I got to go to monthly real quick. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is. It's that green candle. Okay, 104 is an important number. I can't get rid of 104. Sorry about that. However, I do think that this is a line right here. This guy right here. So, again, break 48. Ideally, you come to 78, 79. Excuse me. From there, I think this 104 might be difficult, and it's actually on the 50, give or take, right? Because again, I'm not here pretending I know the math here, but over the next couple days, it looks like this thing's going to come down to 104, right? So I think that's kind of realistic. And then from there, I mean, shit, going from 104 to 193 ain't too bad, I'll tell you that much, right? But if this does not break 134, realistically, we might actually be coming back down close to this 32 cents. Maybe this right here will save it at 34 cents. I'm not going to draw any resistance lines here. I'll be real honest with you. Like red, 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 red. If you don't go up, we'll go to red, 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 red. You know what I mean? But I will say one thing. MULN is the next stock I'm going to show, and I just really want to flash this. MULN on these did not get 3 straight green opens, all right? Bed Bath Beyond did. I like that. Okay, what does that mean? This day opens down here, closes up here. Opens down here, closes up. Each day, the open was not the close. The close was better, all right? With MULN, we start up here and then come down. We start up here and then come down, and then obviously eventually fail the 20. But I think it's important to look at MULN if you're looking at this 20 moving average is no joke. Even if you make a sexy 50% run from 10 to 15, it doesn't mean you're gonna break the 20 moving average. I think that same thing kind of needs to be here. Again, I like the fact that this is a better candle. I just hate the fact how bad this wick looks up here. I actually really do. And, you know, obviously MACD looks good. Obviously RSI looks good. I'm not sure if today was a little bit of an unsustained volume jump, because this jump to this jump wasn't as like, pew, right? Like the slope isn't crazy. Like that's a significant, it's not drawing it, right? But that's a significant slope up versus that thing right there, right? So tomorrow, as much as it is about closing at 49 cents, tomorrow needs to hold 700 million volume. If we drop to like 500 something, 600 something, that's way too much volume that we've thrown away. Obviously, if we go higher, oh yeah, we're gonna 80 cents will happen real quick if we can get 900 million volume. I sincerely believe that. But again, remember, this 20 is no joke. All right, so I think I've said enough on this one. And again, look at where are we on the weekly? I'm seeing more of a just recovery than a reason to believe anything sustainable here, right? And now our 79 cent line is actually lining up pretty well with the 80 moving average. It's going to be hard to get over 79 cents. But again, that's a sexy swing from where we're at, right? So watch 49. I'll set an alert at 49. I actually haven't done that yet. Let's set an alert at 49. Look, an alert is not an immediate buy notification. It's definitely come check out the charts. But yeah, that's a nice swing if it hits, okay? So Bed Bath Beyond. MULN, look, there's not a lot for me to say except I can't stress how much all-time lows is a black hole vortex that eats your money at 20% increments at a time. I've said a couple of times, once we lose this 10-cent line, we're going to hit 8 cents. And I know we hit 8 cents. It's not going to show it to me here, but I know the low hit 0.89 something today. Like 8 cents is knocking on the door. That is not a good RSI at all right there. MACD is still in the negative. And let's be honest, volume is picking up. Today's the first one that cracks our 50 moving average, and today was a sell. That's not good, because this kind of tells me that tomorrow might actually be a bigger day, and it might actually be another sell day, right? And yeah, they've been pretty consistent at breaking over the line when they're sells. There hasn't been that many breaks of the line when it's greens. You know what I mean? So I'm be worried here for sure. And look, I'm not here to hate on. I've made good money on MULN. I want to make good money on MULN. I'm not here to pretend and hope, all right? And that is what I want to stress. But for real, I am not surprised that we went from 10 to 8. honestly, I won't be surprised if we lose another 16 cents on that 8, right? So that takes it down to like 164 if I did my math well, right? Like I in my head just subtract 20% increments as you lose into all-time lows, and then what are we going to do? Once we get a good green candle, we'll make our new support line, right? But at this point, just go into the weekly. There is nothing lower than that 10-cent line. There is nothing but black abyss for the thing to fall under until we can make some green to catch. All right. So, yeah, just be careful is all I'm going to say. And I'm telling you, all-time lows is not where you want to have your money. All right. Hey, be safe out there, trade safely, and you know I appreciate your time so, so much.